Although it's very common these days to adopt dogs, which is an amazing thing, but there are quite a few people out there who are set on specific breeds. And while there are lots and lots of benefits of adopting an animal, as opposed to going and buying one, many people have their own reasons of choosing to bring a specific breed of dog into their homes rather than adopting one. Well, for true dog lovers it is justifiable because they see a lot more in a dog than just their appearance. It is said to be believed that a dog's breed makes for the foundation of his behaviors, loyalty, looks, and literally everything else. There are quite a few dogs out there that are only affordable to the rich. Given their extraordinary qualities, we sort of get why someone would be happy to dash out this chunky amount for a pet. But remember, some things have so much value that a mere price tag cannot define its worth. And that's what dogs do to most people. If these 10 supreme dog breeds are well kept and well looked after, they exhibit enormous courage and companionship. Today's video is going to uncover 10 most expensive dog breeds in the world. Watch this video till the end, because the last point may just surprise you. Welcome to WatchTop10.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can stay updated with our latest videos. Number 10. The Irish Wolfhound. The Irish Wolfhound costs anything between $1,500 to $2,000. This beautiful dog was initially used in war to drag men off horses and chariots. The Irish Wolfhound is also famous for hunting of deers, wild boars, and wolves. In this day and age, this adaptable dog is a family companion who exhibits unprecedented obedience, tracking, and lure coursing. This gorgeous breed of dogs is known for its athletic ability, especially its endurance running. Have you heard of that very famous Irish saying? Gentle when stroked and fierce when provoked. Well, it came from the famous dog breed, the Irish Wolfhound. Here's the cool part. The Irish Wolfhound is believed to be the tallest dog in the world. If this stunning dog stands on his hind legs, he can end up being 7 feet tall. You'd also be amazed at the fact that the Irish Wolfhound traces back to 391 AD, which makes it one of the first ever dog breeds to exist in the world. History has a letter of the Roman Council mentioning the Irish Wolfhound to his brother. For centuries this dog was a status symbol, gifted to kings and queens, and admired by anyone who lays their eyes on them. But the uncool part is that the Irish Wolfhound makes an awful guard dog, although hunting is their domain. They are pretty happy to have strangers and intruders. Number 9. Saluki. If you're in the mood to own a Saluki, then get ready to spend at least $2,500 of this lean beauty. This sleek and graceful dog has hunted with huntsmen for thousands of years. And although its history reaches back long before the invention of professional breeding clubs, its origin is hidden in mystery. Egyptian royals believed that the breed to be of integral value and companionship. The Egyptians also went on to mummify the dogs in the same manner as the Egyptian pharaohs. Surprisingly, the remains of this rather unique breed of dogs have been found in the tombs of the Upper Nile as well. This beautiful breed found its acclaim from tribesmen in Middle East. For them it was just as important to breed the Saluki as it was for them to breed the Arabian horses, which too are nothing short of their own children to them. Short and sweet walks around the block are not sufficient for Salukis. Someone who wants to keep this breed of dogs must have a rather large fenced yard so that the Saluki can exercise his muscles. Make sure that the fence is at least 5 feet high, considering Salukis are excellent jumpers and they can easily clear anything shorter. They will chase the smallest animals in sight. Sometimes they will catch them, and other times they will kill them. Although you can try and make your Saluki obedient. However, out there in the open if there's a squirrel around, he might not listen to you. Number 8. Pharaoh Hound. Although it is easy to believe due to their name, but they are not actually an Egyptian breed. There is rumor that traders from Malta brought some with them to Egypt. While there's another group of people who say Pharaoh Hound goes the other way around. It was named the national dog of Malta in 1979, wherever it came from. The Maltese continued to take pride in breeding them. And this beautiful, cute dog funnily blushes like humans when it is excited. It's also extremely moody, considering they are very athletic one moment and the other moment they're the laziest dogs on earth. Pharaoh Hounds are sleek dogs, extremely quick in a mountainous terrain, but amazing to have at home as well. Among their several extraordinary features are its tight tan coat, with matching leather on the nose and ears. Number 7. Akita. This stunning Japanese dog has been there for thousands of years. It was initially referred to as the snow country dog, mostly used for hunting purposes. Interestingly, Akita has always been at its best in the mountains, even in very cold, harsh winters and rainy summers. The cold and rocky surroundings may be tough terrain for lots of dogs, but Akita is definitely not one of them. The Japanese take the Akita as a lot more than just a dog. For them, it is a symbol of good health, happiness and longevity in their culture. To the extent that the Japanese would happily gift an Akita statue to an ailing friend, with the hope of recovery. Only the Japanese aristocracy was allowed to own them until the 17th century. A common man, even if he wanted to, was not at liberty to bring one home. It can cost you anything between $1,500 to $4,500. Number 5. Rottweiler. Who isn't in love with Rottweilers? It's almost like the name is a brand. An expensive one actually. If you're in the mood to own a Rottweiler, it'll cost you anything between $2,000 to $8,000. It's considered that this beautiful dog hails from Rome, but there is no evidence to that really. The Rottweiler was earlier used to pull carts, animal herds, and guard people's homes. These dogs were actually bred to be extremely strong because they were required for those kind of tasks. So the dog is not really recommended to keep inside the house. Although trained Rottweilers are better, but they have this innate habit of bumping into people or animals. Absolutely anything that they don't find in line. Number 4. Lochen. A good Lochen can cost you up to $8,000. This dashing, fun little dog continues to amuse its lovers with its adorable looks and personality traits. Luckily, they're not even as fragile as other smaller dogs. If you're looking for something that's not really high to maintain, Lochen is your guy. It doesn't need an insane amount of exercise either. If their rump is perfectly trimmed, the gorgeous Lochen can give the vibe of a little lion. They're actually covered in silk, it seems so smooth and perfect. Good part is that they may be small, but they live a good 13 to 15 years of life. Train him nicely and enjoy the best dog you have ever owned. Number 3. Chow Chow. This beautiful glamorous Chow Chow here can cost you anything between $3,000 to $8,500. When it comes to identifying one, you just can't miss a Chow Chow with its mane similar to a lion and its cute little teddy bear face. Chow Chow initially originated from the north, and the dog has most often been seen in southern parts of China as well. Chow Chow is also considered indigenous to the land surrounding Canton. These lovely dogs were used as working ones in China for a while. They were trained hunter dogs, guard dogs, and they also pulled sleds. There was this one emperor during the time of Tang Dynasty who was so fond of this breed that he sent over 5,000 of these dogs, with 10,000 of his men trained to hunt. Number 2. The English Bulldog. Ranging from $2,500 to a chunky $9,000. This chubby little champion is a charmer. They are extremely popular in the United States. They've proven to be very friendly, calm dogs that can be home with you. Back in the days, when they were used for bull baiting, the English Bulldogs were bred for their beautiful wrinkles. Basically their blood would flow during bull baiting, and the wrinkles effectively blocked it from getting to the bulldog's eyes during battle due to the multiple folds of its skin. They need to be wiped frequently now in order to avoid the risk of catching an infection. There is just something about the English Bulldog which makes it an attraction for almost everyone in America. From Yale University to US Marine Corps, the English Bulldog plays mascot for numerous legendary institutions. Hence, if you're tempted to owning this beautiful little friend, we don't blame you. Number 1. Samoyed. This white beauty can end up costing you up to $11,000, and rightly so. Because it's one of the most unique dog breeds you'll ever come across. Extremely intelligent and loving. Samoyeds thrive on love and companionship from their masters and do not do well at all when left alone for longer periods of time. Best part is that they are very easy to keep. They don't eat a whole lot of food, but they eat good quality food. They're also alarm barkers, but can turn into nuisance barkers if you leave them alone for too long. The beauty came from Siberia, where it was used to pulling carts and hunting. The Samoyed happens to be a Spitz breed, which means they're part of a group of dogs that is pretty closely related to wolves. Interestingly, you won't have trouble spotting one considering their fox-like faces and curly tails. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.